So y'all know I've come to terms that I don't know who gave me AIDS or HIV, right? So today I got a message about an interview that I should watch. And this interview happened to include a celebrity man that this man has been with me and everybody else doing the same thing with it.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Push through those legs. Come on, push. Stand up. Push through those legs. Come on, do it. Push those legs.
Losers running around undetectable, G.
Come on.
In the game.
Man.
Because I could tell you 20 right now that I could rattle off names, and wouldn't nobody be able to sue me.
So it turns out that this mess with Diddy runs deeper than we thought because, baby, word on the street is he has HIV, and guess what? He caught it from doing all those 3-day-long freak-offs. But hold up, because it's getting crazier. It turns out that the popular AIDS patient, Gina Tew, left out some things out of her HIV story she's been telling folks on the internet, and it has to do with her freaking off with Diddy around the exact same time she caught the virus. To make matters even worse, some sources in the jail that Diddy is currently locked up in just confirmed that he has been receiving HIV treatment ever since he came in. But it's not nearly enough as the one he was getting when he was a free man, and that's reportedly the reason he looked frail and worn out during his trial. Folks thought he looked a mess because he was stressing about his trial when the whole time he was fighting HIV. This is not the tea I was expecting to wake up to today, but honey, we gotta get into it because there's a lot to unpack here. Now, for those of y'all who don't know Gina, she's a TikTok influencer who caught HIV from having freak-offs with a celebrity whose name she's kept anonymous for legal reasons. She came on the internet to take her fans along her journey with HIV back in 2022, and all I gotta say is this girl has been through it. It's already bad enough that she had HIV, but according to her, she went about 8 years without knowing she had it, and by the time she finally went to the hospital to find out why she had been chronically sick all these years, it had unfortunately advanced to AIDS. She said she lost all her muscles, came down to just 65 pounds, and literally also became blind in one eye.
I started noticing something was wrong with me immediately. I started losing mobility in my legs and I couldn't make it to the bathroom. I was running headfirst into walls because I just couldn't control myself. And I lost issues with my bowels. Like I started just going whenever, wherever. And so when I went to the hospital and stuff, and when they found out and told me about it, just within like 2 weeks, not even, I couldn't walk anymore from being like bedridden. And so that I still can't walk. I'm still trying to gain muscle in my legs to be able to stand because I still need help standing. Everyone's like, you didn't feel any symptoms? You never went to the doctor? I'm like, no. And then, you know, I lived in New York, and when there were storms and stuff.
And I need y'all to take note of her living in New York because we'll circle back to that in a sec. But anyway, fortunately for Gina, she's doing much better now, but that doesn't mean she has forgiven the person who gave her HIV. And that's where Diddy comes in. In fact, she recently gave her fans an update, and she's doing much better now. She's now at 100 pounds and has started learning how to walk again. Not only that, her CD4 cell count was boosted because of how consistent she's been with her treatment. And for those of y'all who don't know what this means, it basically means she's no more detectable for AIDS, only for HIV, which also means if she stays on her treatment, she might become undetectable for HIV too. Now, the thing with Gina is she was homeless at one point while she was in New York, and as y'all know, New York was the main city. Diddy was recruiting escorts for his freak-offs. In his indictment, it was revealed that he would usually have these freak-offs in New York, LA, Vegas, and Miami. People believe Gina was recruited to freak off with Diddy at some point during her time, and that's how she caught HIV. We all know Diddy wasn't using any protection. I mean, Cassie literally said in court that she caught a few STIs, and at some point, her even stopped working because her body had gotten used to the drugs. Not only that, but there was a lot of talk about Diddy having loads of baby oil, but not a single mention of him using protection or there being protection at those freak-offs. If 1 + 1 is 2, then what do you call this? As if that wasn't shady enough, Gina actually admitted to messing with celebrities and freak-offs just so she could make a quick buck to fund her alleged substance addiction. In fact, just when the rumors about her and Diddy started going around, she got on TikTok to talk about how she was recently triggered after seeing something on the news about a male celebrity that she believes could have possibly given her HIV. She didn't mention this celebrity by name, but baby, there isn't any male celebrity getting more mentions on the news than Diddy right now, and the fact that she put this out right in the middle of these rumors coming out just sums it all up. And get this, she actually said the only reason she isn't mentioning this male celebrity is because she plans to sue them, but first she wants to be 100% sure it was them.
So y'all know I've come to terms that I don't know who gave me AIDS or HIV, right? So today I got a message about an interview that I should watch. And this interview happened to include a celebrity man that I was sexually with for a few years, and I actually had feelings for this person. And let's just say this interview put a very bad light on this person. And I've dealt with cops over this person due to sexual conduct stuff that I thought was no big deal, so I brushed it off. But the fact that it's coming back to my face and they're telling me stuff about STDs and all this mess, and this man has been with me and everybody else doing the same thing with everybody else, and I don't know how to just brush it off anymore, because it's like, what if, what if this is the person who did this to me and he's living his best life? But hey, you can't have assumptions because it just makes an ass out of you and me. That's what they say. I'll never know, right? But I just don't like seeing stuff like that. I wake up and it ruins my whole day, because I'm like, I don't think about this stuff for that reason, because I don't want to even, I can't do anything about it. I have it now. I'm half blind from it. I'm dealing with it. But if you did this to me and you've been fronting to me about, it's a lot. It's a lot, y'all. I don't know what to do, but I'm not going to say too much. I'm just going to let it go. It's just too much that I've been seeing and I'm hearing is giving me, you did this to me. But I can't assume. And I'm gonna leave it there. Because it is what it is. Can't do anything about it, can you? Nope. You just can't.
And let's not forget that Diddy was also accused of giving Usher STDs when he was just 14 years old after touching on him inappropriately. Usher was handed over to Diddy by L.A. Reid for mentorship in that puffy flavor camp mess he had going on back in the day, but word on the street is the only thing he was putting Usher through was the mattress. Usher said he was made to see and engage in some pretty wild stuff that he had no business being involved with at that age.
To New York City. And I lived with Sean Puffy Combs for a year.
That's the crazy thing. Now, that was L.A. Reid's idea, right? We're sending you over to something called Puffy Flavor Camp.
There you go.
To learn
Flavor Camp.
Yeah,
Flavor
that's
Camp.
what it was called. And you're going to go to Puff Daddy's. He's going
In the 90s. Do you understand what that's like?
Puffy's place was like just filled with chicks and orgies.
I got a chance to see some things.
Yeah, but you were 13. What were you seeing?
I went there to see the lifestyle.
Right.
And I saw it. And it was but I don't know if I could indulge and understand what I was even looking at. It was pretty wild. It was Jodeci, Mary J. Blige. They didn't know nothing about this.
Oh.
I was having a good time, you know what I mean?
Does he have you doing any chores? Are you doing dishes at all? I mean, to keep you humble somewhat? Or are you just like, can you stay up till 4 in the morning with them and party?
I mean, I could. I actually stayed up longer than them.
You're a dad now. Would you ever send your kid to Puffy Camp?
Hell no.
As if this wasn't bad enough, there was also a video where Diddy almost slipped and exposed the times where he and 14-year-old Usher would sleep together, but he quickly caught himself and backtracked.
Brother right here from day one, we used to wake up and, damn, pause, but like just how, back in the days when he was like 10 and I was a little bit older, his older brother, we used to fight over the Frosted Flakes.
And then there was the time when Usher hinted at him and Diddy being more than friends during his 2005 cover story for Essence magazine. I want to save some for my book one day. I'll put it this way. There was a lot of sex. Now, I don't know if Usher got the memo, but folks who try to write books about Diddy never make it out alive. Let's not forget Erica Kennedy tried it, and a few months later, she was found dead in her home. Kim Porter was writing one too, and guess what? She didn't make it either. And since we're already on the topic, let's talk about Kim's book for a second, because Baby, an email from one of the publishers who was working with her, leaked online, and some tea was spilled about how Diddy used to force Usher into some real intimate situations and even gave him an STD. The email read, some of the things in the book cover Diddy's gay relationships, footage of those encounters, the men he slept with, STDs, Diddy giving Usher an STD, and the explosive encounter between Diddy and Usher's mom. A lot of people were quick to believe this because back in 2017, Usher got sued by a woman who said he gave her herpes. She said he didn't tell her he was diagnosed back in 2009, and according to her, she started having symptoms, did a little Googling, and that's when she saw reports about him catching STDs from Diddy. So she decided to get tested, and guess what? It came out positive. There's a clear pattern here from Cassie to Usher and now him allegedly giving Gina HIV. As for now, these are just speculations since Gina still hasn't confirmed if she really got it from him, but when she does, she'll be right back to tell us. As usual, people had their own thoughts, like this person who said, during the trial, there was a lot of talk about the bulk purchase of baby oil, but no talk of bulk condom purchases. Another person said, this is not out of the realm of possibility, the way Diddy running around, sleeping with everybody and hiring people that he didn't even know. It is truly possible and sad. But now I want to know your thoughts. What do you think about Diddy allegedly giving Gina HIV? And do y'all think Gina will come out to confirm or deny the rumors once she confirms it? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and don't forget to click here to watch this other messy video.